What is going on, guys? My name is Ritz. Welcome to another episode of TMI Tuesday, the show where I take a topic as suggested by you guys and talk about it for 5 to 10 minutes. This week's topic is part-time jobs, as suggested by Enchanting Elizabeth on the YouTubes. If you guys want your question featured, leave them down in the comments below. I'll give you a minute. Got him. Submit. Cool. Got something for next week. Thanks. Like I said, this week's topic is part-time jobs, and I've had a couple in the past few years. So, let's just get started. The first job I had was actually working for GameStop. I was a game advisor, which basically meant that I was vacuuming and organizing the games and alphabetizing them and making sure the stickers were on and scanning all the games, and then also ringing up people every once in a while. And I got that job actually really easily. I was friends with the manager. I basically was coming in 2 to 3 times a week for 2 years or so. So I knew the manager on a first name basis. His name was Mike. He was a really cool guy. When I was 16, I asked if I could get a job, and he said, no, you have to be 17 to work at GameStop. So I waited. When I turned 17, he said, hey, do you still want a job? And I was like, yeah, of course. He's like, all right, here, fill out this form. I'm going to send it to my manager, and we'll just get you in. You don't have to do an interview or anything. And I was like, success! So nice. It was so low stress. I basically just had the job after a week waiting for my paperwork to go through. And it was really awesome. It was senior year of high school, and I didn't have much classwork, so I was able to work 8 to 16 hours a week, and it was really nice. I liked working there. It was a lot of fun. The manager was nice. The assistant manager was nice. However, after a few months, the manager, Mike, moved out of state and was replaced with another manager named Mike. This manager was a little bit more strict and wanted me to tell him why my numbers weren't great. You know, I wasn't selling enough subscriptions to the magazine or pre-orders, and I'm like, dude, come on. Like, really? I'm not gonna do that. To be honest. He also sat me down and had a discussion of, well, where do you see yourself in the company? And are you seeing yourself on a track for management? And I'm like, dude, I'm 17. I'm graduating and moving to college in 2 months. I don't see myself here much longer. And he wasn't super impressed about that. He didn't, like, really realize that I was just a part-time temp, I guess you could say. I was basically there until I graduated high school. The most interesting thing that happened there was the assistant manager got fired for not clearing a hard drive that had porn on it when he sold PSP to a kid, so that was awkward. The following summer, I got another job, just doing odd jobs like cleaning garages and stacking wine for a company. It was really weird, and I actually got sick about a week and a half into working there and had to go to the hospital for a while. And so then I had to quit my job. It was weird. It was really weird. That job wasn't very fun. Kind of glad I got sick. The following summer, I moved from LA to San Francisco, and a week after being in the city, I actually got a job at Vans as a sales associate. After working at Vans for about 2 months, I was one of the top performers, meaning I was selling the most money per sale, most items per sale, etc. Surveys, all this nonsense. I was one of the top performers, and so they started me on the track for management. And after about 9, 10 more months of training, it was vigorous training, I was promoted up to stock supervisor, which was actually on my birthday last year. It was a really nice 21st birthday gift being a stock supervisor at Vans, which basically meant I was running the stock room. Any shipment that would come in, I would scan in, put it away. It's basically like working at GameStop, but getting paid a lot more. So that was nice. As a stock supervisor, it was my job to keep everything clean and like yell at people and make sure things were going the way they were supposed to. But then things just started getting weird and very stressful, and the managers put like loads more responsibility on me for marginally more pay. So first off, as a stock supervisor, I had really odd hours. I'd go from working 36 hours a week to 4 hours a week, but then have to be call in every single day, twice a day, to make a shift. They'd also call me at random times and tell me to drop whatever I was doing, even if I was at a doctor's appointment, and said, you have to come into work as soon as you can. And I didn't really have the time to do that. I didn't want to have to drop whatever I was doing to come to work when I wasn't, you know, that wasn't where I saw myself ending up. There was also a bunch of life stresses going on back in the fall, and that coupled with YouTube was starting to go better, and I was kind of seeing that it could be something maybe if I, you know, put all my energy and effort into it, that maybe I could do it. I decided to leave. Quitting Vans was actually not that difficult. The managers kind of knew that I wasn't happy, and at some of the managers' meetings, I'd kind of expressed my frustrations at work. I mulled it over, made a pros and cons of leaving, and basically came in one day and said to my manager, hey, I need to talk to you outside for a few minutes. And he asked, are you giving me your 2 weeks notice? And I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, okay, just fill out this form. And like, he totally understood. And it was kind of nice leaving. So I worked a couple last shifts, bought a bunch of shoes. I had a 50% discount. So I have a closet full of about 12 to 13 shoes. So I don't need any more shoes for couple of years, I don't think. Especially because I don't leave the apartment anymore. I just walk on, when I walk on my treadmill for my streams, I just wear my like running shoes that I got there. But other than that, I have shoes on shoes on shoes. If you guys are any shoe collectors, I got some for you. So that's gonna do it for my part-time job video, guys. I know it's kind of weird, not as exciting or funny as usual, but I mean, it's just part-time jobs. They're not that funny or unusual. They're just what they are, a job. They suck. If you guys want to suggest your own topic for next week, leave them down in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You guys know the drill. And as always, guys, my name is Ritz, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.